Welcome back to another Sunday prep day where I prepare veggies for the week and some other things as well. Like this week I'll be making a curry paste and I think I'll make some pickled carrots for a meal later this week. And if you'd like to see what I make with all these ingredients and you don't follow me on Instagram, about once a month I do videos as well where I show you what I eat in a day. And in the last one, I posted that Friday. That was the whole week, and I actually show you how I prepared everything as well, not just what I ate, but how I made it too. So, if you're curious, you can check that out. Meanwhile, I'm just dicing up an onion for some salsa and some other things as well. So, let's go over the menu while I chop up some more onions. For lunch today, as usual on Sunday, I'm going to have some sandwiches. The only time I really eat carbs for lunch is on the weekend. And I just have some bagelvlees, which is like something similar to pastrami to go on my sandwich. And then for dinner, I'm gonna make some pasta. Haven't decided what yet. Maybe lasagna, maybe some spaghetti. Don't know. I'm just gonna make the sauce, like a tomato-based sauce. So I might actually make that on camera as well. So lots of veggies, tomatoes, things like that. Then on Monday, Meatless Monday for lunch, I'm going to have some hummus with some crudités. I'm not making the hummus this time. Sometimes I do. You've seen me do it plenty of times. But this time it's just store-bought because it was on sale. And I'm just going to have that with lots of veggies. So I'm going to do different colored peppers, red, yellow, green, some carrots for orange, some cucumber. Gonna do a little rainbow. Okay, that is onions done. Then Tuesday, I really liked the lettuce wraps I did last week, so I'm going to have some more lettuce wraps with some chicken and some veggies. And that's one of the things I need the onions for. And I'm just cutting up these shallots for my my curry paste. So I'm just going to give them a very rough chop just to make it a little easier to blend them. And I'll just throw these in my food processor and I'll just keep adding things from my curry paste to there. For instance, I'm going to do a couple of cloves of garlic. So I'll throw a whole bunch in. That's my curry paste, and these I'll cut up for things like the pasta sauce, the lettuce wraps, and salsa, things like that. We were on Tuesday, dinner. I have some chorizo sausages. I'm going to use those to make some quesadillas with peppers, onions, the like. So then for lunch on Wednesday, I'm gonna use the same chorizo sausages, but I'm just gonna grill them, and I'll have them with some broccoli. Then for dinner, I'm gonna do some lime cilantro rice with some chicken, probably like a fajita bowl, so peppers, onions. Since I have all the different colors cut for my hummus, might as well use all the colors to make a nice fajita bowl. So, what else? Then Thursday for lunch, I'm gonna have some more lettuce wraps with chicken. And for dinner, I'm gonna do a grain bowl with some chicken. I haven't fully decided yet what I'm gonna put on top. I think some gochujang chicken and some pickled vegetables. That's why I'm making the carrots. And yeah, I'll just see what other vegetables I have left over. Maybe I'll do some sautéed vegetables as well. And then we're on Friday. For lunch, I'm gonna do some more lettuce wraps, but with salmon. I have plenty of salmon in the freezer. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do some fish tacos. Haven't decided yet how I'm gonna do them or what kind of fish. I have basa, I have pollock, I have salmon. Don't know yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna grill my my fish or if I'm going to like do like a breaded fish and like air fry it. We'll figure that out. I also have some leek left over from last week, so I'm gonna use some of that for my pasta sauce. You know, I'll just chop all of that. It's not that much. There we go. What next? I have a bunch of carrots. So let me quickly peel those. And then I'll use these for a couple of things. So some I need about this long. I'm gonna cut into some sticks for my hummus. And the end I'll just chop fine because I need some finely chopped ones, or so like slices for my pasta. So I'll do the same with this one. That can go in my pasta. And this one I'll just cut in half for my hummus, and I'll just keep doing that for a couple more. I think that's enough for my hummus, and then I have a few more. Just cut the little tips off. And I will first move that out of the way. I'll put that in a container. And then I will grab my peeler and do little ribbons, and that's gonna be for my pickled carrots. Let's just put that in a jar. There we go. And the bits that were too small to peel, I'll again just chop up to put in my pasta sauce. Next up, some cucumber again for my hummus with crudités. So I'm gonna slice that and then cut into little sticks, cutting around the little heart with the seeds, because you can't really dip that part, so I'll just snack on that. And I'll do the same with this other cucumber. There we go. That's cucumber done. While we're on crudités, let's do some peppers. So I'm just gonna cut around. If there's any of the white, I'll just cut that out. And I'll just cut that into little sticks. And that will be for my crudités, but also for the fajita bowl. So I'll just keep working on that. And I think that's enough for the sticks. So the rest I'll just cut fine for my pasta. So I'll cut it lengthwise and then across. And all the bits I trimmed off, I'll do the same. I'll just cut them into small pieces. And now I'll do exactly the same for these green and yellow peppers. And then these cubes I'll use for my pasta sauce, but also for my salsa at the end of the week. If you've seen me do it before, I make like a pico de gallo style, but with peppers instead of tomatoes. So, yeah. Now I have this Anaheim pepper, and I'll just cut that in half, take the seeds out, and cut that into cubes as well. And then next up we have some peppers. These green ones, I'm just going to cut the tip off. And cut them in half so they fit in the food processor easily. These are going to go in my curry paste. And then I'll do, you know what, I'll put a red one in as well. You can put any kind of peppers you like in the curry paste, but what color your curry comes out basically depends on your peppers. And these peppers I'm just going to dice up for my quesadillas, for my pasta sauce, for my lettuce wraps, fajita bowl. So I have one green and the rest red, just for some color. Then I have some broccoli for that meal with some chorizo. So I'll just cut that into manageable pieces. And I'll just get about a portion's worth. Also, don't throw away the stems. Use them for like stir fries or for things like broccoli rice, wraps. Yeah, you can do a lot with them, and they're delicious. Don't waste them. Yeah, that should be about a portion, so I'll just save this for another day. Quickly clean up my cutting board. And then here I have some cilantro, and I also have some stems from last time. So the stems are going straight in the curry paste. And these I will cut the stems off as well, throw those in, and the rest I'll just roll up tight and chop these nice and fine for my lime cilantro rice and for my salsa. So just going to make a rough pass at first, and then I'll just keep running my knife through until it's nice and fine. And then I have some ginger and some turmeric, so I'm going to glove up for that because I need to peel the turmeric, and turmeric really stains, so I don't want to have yellow fingers for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to quickly peel these, and then these are going to go in the curry paste. And I'm going to give the ginger a rough chop just to make it easier to process. The turmeric is already small enough. And I will just throw that in with the rest of the curry paste. So, lid on. And I'm just going to blitz this up until it's nice and fine. And in the meantime, I also preheated my Ninja Foodi. So just gonna add a little bit of oil and we'll start making our sauce. Let me scrape down the sides, and I'll turn that back on again in a moment to get a little more fine, but you won't be able to hear me over that, so do that in a moment. First we'll get the sauce going. So I have oil in there, add a bit of onion, add some garlic, my finely chopped carrots, leek, some chilies, and some peppers diced, and I'll add some salt, and I'll just let that saute. I'll clean up a bit here, puree this a bit more, and then we'll also make the pickle juice for the pickled carrots. And to my vegetables, I'm going to add some ground beef, and I'll saute that as well. And in the meantime, my curry paste is to my desired fineness, so I'll transfer that to a different container. I'm going to put that in some glass because, like I said, turmeric stains really bad, so you don't want to leave that in plastic because it will turn yellow. And also, I'm going to make my pickling liquid. So I have some rice vinegar. That's just my vinegar of choice. So I'll put some in a pan. Get that on the heat. Add a bit of water as well. And I'll add a little bit of sugar, not too much. And I'll just have that on low heat, and I'll let that come up to a simmer, and let all the sugar dissolve, and actually some salt as well. So yeah, once that's up to temperature and that's all dissolved, I'll pour that over this. Yeah, I'll just keep sauteing my pasta sauce, and I will finish that in a moment. But right now I'm gonna just take this and put that in this glass container, and then I'll be back in a moment to finish the sauce. So that's the curry paste ready. This can just go in the fridge. It should keep for about a week or two, so I always make a big batch, so I'm going to use about half of that tomorrow for my curry, and then the other half I'll use sometime next week. In the meantime, I've broken down all the meat, and all the vegetables are nice and soft, so I'm going to add some, in this case, some passata, because that's what I had on hand. You can use chopped tomatoes, you can use whole, peeled, whatever you have. So I'll add that. And I will also add some fresh cherry tomatoes. And then here I have some rosemary that I had lying around, so I'll use that. Turn off saute, put it on slow cook, and here's my lid. I'll just put the lid on, let that slow cook until I am ready to use that tonight. So that's just going to be the base for my sauce. I'm not going to show you the end result because you already know what it's going to look like now. What else? Oh yeah, my pickling liquid has come up to a simmer. So I'm going to turn the heat off and pour that over my carrots. And I'll just take a fork and push that down until it's fully submerged. I didn't make that many pickled vegetables, so I didn't have to fill the jar all the way to the top. So just make sure everything is covered. Let that cool down, and that will keep in the fridge. And yeah, I think that's my food prep done for the week. So if you like this kind of content, I do this every single Sunday. And yeah, don't forget to check out last Friday's video where I show you how I use all the ingredients that I prepped to make a bunch of meals. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.